We are fortunate more for Akwesi Ado Dike ewa hasa so na minia lawyer Clement Opoku Jemfi and so ewa ha former DC Amansie South Kwampuku CID Kwampuku CID and some be a PM studio hapa na no Pato trawa. Wafa kasi?
CJ
Martin.
Na ta ko nwemu ye de CJ ya pamo.
Me pato media multimedia for pamo me.
Chief Justice CJ ya pamo da so tie dwam.
Pato me wa ha.
Ye hu.
Obi an repetition bia mama mpani mbachire ma Council of State.
Ada media mo san kan.
What we be?
Media bre multimedia.
Somebody ben my. Ova Akwesi Ado Dike na ote nkano. Kwampuku CID.
Also wadane me microphone no.
Wa na odo huka. Wa meti nyina me hwe kwa me minia no. Wa na wodanda.
Ana me dane microphone de be hwe wo.
Kwame
Odike na ase na esa.
Kwame mi wo abebre wo.
Payini so wo me dia de.
Payini
se wo. Ese really me mo aye ntem. Now the other man no so be gift to kwama me ntem a. Na say deed of gift to to so anen no because
so ya na kuna ukuna.
So we deed of gift man dia me nku when they wa ya ma. Na me bo ho ma na bi ho.
Obi ho wa ya ma no kra no. Opa mu awu na.
Dabi I say we there. We there ya juma deed of gift your chance na wa ya ma me ntime twa ya. They say oh. Ai ya CJ.
Kwame say bibia boko.
Ya bad ye na boni bi ansi achi. Ensuo na atotoka.
Ensuo na topa.
Be setiefo. Ya Antone Boase.
A driver for
no. A driver for ni motor for no. Me be ma fa motor bi speed or dem akono. Say traffic me di mo na Dominic frame no frame na mapakeka. Na matsa motor so.
Na hu.
Na kwale ni di speed. If pa na show so onya bo trase bon. No na so peninte. Eti be se mo. Ensuo ato nkran so de mo monitor so that started 4 something AM.
Yeah, me am a chairman number so bad. From so pa.
Sorry, yeah.
Anti ato na on say we no anto gidigidi. Ato kakran nti esoki asase na emansuo ne ba sa emansuo ne ba bebre. Ye no ma ye te ba bia ensuo eye fancy water prone flat prone areas ye hwe hu yi. Ye nya careful ebe ye kra fra adwuma mu na menko na wa wo fie na niam bia o be tutu ye because ye hu bi pen en say esa boboba wo on say menum April ni ye ra menum
yeah
the rains are here again ye be sre boni a ye di ye sesa ball free ye fie na ya so apampan mu ni akohwe gu gata mu no esusun so ne beba
yeah
ye ka na ye kasa ye tenten ye be sre enso na ato no ano ode enya yo eguso to kakan eno na esoki asase no ye be sre ye mhwe hu yi because onipa ba ko enkwa ehia chen bibia wo asase so medamose
right me da say Kwampuku CID yeah enei me dem aso to fam atete ne nam fra memu a say national youth organizer for the MPP Kwampuku CID.
Salam Mustafa na national youth organizer.
Oko. Yeah.
E bia wo de wo be kasa yi.
Na
ba bia ni nam ne de emmoa e ba sai.
Dennis we obi fiase.
Obi fiase ma etimi wura wo fie de. Wo ti anu wa.
Yanka uname na sem no na Dennis Sudana.
Eya no kre say opese UT National Youth Organizer for the MPP. Kwampuku.
On say party ne de mrane hihye aba.
Yes.
Ye to abawie ye kwa figure ye be ko thank you to. Nti ye nya hu de ekọ. Ba ye didi nkomo wase. Say me ye babuni. Ye fro. Party national executives ne di ani ma me akọ. Say the party. Ye kwa obu. Ye kwa obu. Say jai matemate ni atesem no. What antisem meba Dennis meba sisi Kwampuku CID no na de na ye kan sisi me na ho paso party no of the party ni ko thank you to national chairman ni general secretary any edi animu na ye party man no yenso di akire bi me di akire bi odike se nyese o free party mu anka odi akire bi ese ye wi a e be twon sa do aba obedi akire bi obia be di akire MPs be di akire former ministers be di akire me ye former DC me di akire
okay wafa pacho wafa
na first one mission wafa
hombra semu a
obeda hu se ewo mu ne e ho adwuma na se ni
wafa kwesi adai
na first one
wafa munya butre kwame
tepankwa ne tongo be ho numre
kwame national youth organizer position wani je ho
manage ho pa manage home, papa.
You are interested?
Papa.
All right. But I just wanted to know.
And to cano now who pesca for the remember campaign.
So, hey, me endorse no.
And so who can Penjamin Cosi, I can't say. Coco, so now Jamie Subran. Oh, say, and dear, of a more. Of a chase, you know, and a neck be.
Lawyer Dennis Sedu. Minya pa.
Every ho.
No pa.
So Minya pa. Dennis.
Pa. Minya pa. Enyenchen you.
It's a bonny odibio.
Oh, there be na so no me ho kruje.
Ana papa o ye bia so ye bi.
Eno de
papa ne de.
O se de waja tu. Hey.
Council we wako.
Nyame adom wo ba ha na me mesra o. Nti ene de maba.
I'm said the last time I share
a friend museum.
Yeah.
National museum.
Yeah, National Museum. Yeah. Ampa National Museum this year. Mas bi aboko.
Oba de adom yegusu kakra na. Me fan say no na ye bra chem say ushu ye was me bana.
Yes.
Ye better to drink kakra. Na man get ni kwa say me offer me share na che.
Offer there he's a regular face.
Oh, okay.
Every Wednesday on my show.
Oh, nice. Offer nice to meet you once again.
Yeah.
Ye bet tea for nyina.
Yeah. Lawyer mama yen shen komo no ase emfiri wo ho. Isan say ona ufiri aban mu me kan say me kan say bia wanya adwuma afi na ye hwe animu say onso appointment no ebeba
Onyanya bi.
una say enchimwi
Na say lawyer de omu na yi CJ.
Ye yi CJ.
Me ba ma suspend no. E do wo be kire. Wo be justify.
Na fi iwia ye gina so
bet me aka fa.
Matias.
Na be say ye che post ni egu so che na manfo gigi omu de na still a senior unyanya wo de de a. Deidre. Oh, 5,000.
Kwame.
Okay, we be ambassador.
Kwame poku beba. Now ye che my brother ye che near ma de o he. DC na me DC de say manyi sin DC o me de no kra nya say me bu obi animtia na mo manyi sin DC.
I see. Wow. But ye shem kobo no ase. Now the trending story, the suspension of the Chief Justice, based on petitions, me and Sa, Omampeni, Ekokan, one from Shining Star, the other one from Daniel Ofori, and then the third one from one ACP, Ayamga Akurugu. Petition, no, a summoner traveler until Enra. Omampeni a suspended Chief Justice. A 5-member committee, Justice Pamang Edano, so munye enhwehwemu. Na fe wabo Justice Bafuboni Edin say on acted. You check how the case has traveled. I mean the constitutionality of Anamo Omampeni Etuno or otherwise, because the minority feels that it's politically motivated. Which hand to control Ghana's judiciary? But men talk money shots in free.
CJ me that say na me che ya tie fo nyina. Mpacho nipa me ansa na obobom din. Enye kra nka me tie. Na nipa me ansa na obobom din so omu hwan na ye NDC executive member. Nipa me ansa na obobom din.
Obi anka say omu ye NDC for. Ana wa anti ko
meba.
Yes.
Say NDC aban na wo so.
Yes.
Nti say if an action is politically motivated, meaning ni say yɛbɛkɔ MPP mu sɛ yɛkɔfo bi sɛ ɔmɛ push your agenda man.
Ebra petitions by say ye the then EC boss Charlotte Osenfio petitioners nom ye MPP for.
Yɛ anhwɛ hɔ efisɛ nea ɔmoma yɛ te ase ne sɛ petitioner no kwa ɔmo money din. Though ekyire yɛ mu bi behu ɔne ana ɔhyɛ ekyire no. Ɔmo sɛ ɔmo money din. Our understanding now is say everything is supposed to be in camera. Nti ne yakoso ni nyina de ye petition nankasa yemfa ye ni hu ye. Chief Justice response yemfa ye ni hu ye. Ne mum ne ehia ye. Say lawyer ne say anamona president etu ana ne yakoso no efa emra kwan so ana say emfa emra kwan so. Emra ni position e simple. Article 146 no enkyerɛ sɛ obi betro petition e was sɛ ɔyɛ NDC ni ana e was sɛ ɔyɛ MPP ni ana e was sɛ ɔyɛ pani ana e was sɛ ɔyɛ akwala nea ɛkyerɛ ne sɛ e was sɛ ɔyɛ obi a ofu sɛ justice kro ana chief justice no watu anamon bi a ensem fata sɛ nka e was sɛ otu ana sɛ mpo ebia na pom aye mre ana na dwemu aye mre ana se nimdie na e wo so de ye adwuma se chief justice no oni bi sa ne ma miensa we na ye betimi obi betimi agina so de actual petition enti so nipa no tro petition na ana mo etoso mienu eni se e wo se president edi petition ma Council of State.
Yes.
Na Council of State for ehwemu say wo petition nanim keke no hwe asem nanim na Chief Justice no wo anu ye bia e wo so yi ana na unim in this particular instance no niema ade ne yes simple kura ne say ansana president de ade ne be ma Council of State no otro command Chief Justice say ya tro petition etiaw na ma refer petition no at the Ama Council of State say one to me for and a Chief Justice say petition say be ya and come me copy na me hwe so what I say and a president at the copy no e man no man in nedu say wo anu ye bia me man nedu fe ya no
10 days yes
no krampo se nkope nenson and a president man nedu. Now unim interestingly oji petition or respondee so oji petition na eye ehurudu ahurada sema nyi anu an say ade na ade ma me no mi de ehurudu ahurada sema ni anu ye bia tobo o da bisa no de wo sa de na de akoma no na wa ka chen say ehurudu ahurada sema na we de we yi anu eno kire say on the face of the petition you have a response to give and you know ehun yan poso because of say establish it prima facie bia because one kasa wa kire say anu ye wo ho enti sisi anu Council of State so say anu ye wo ho na mpo ye mra dada kwani abadie mu no say obi ka say ye de na court abono kwadu a obeka so mo ma me bail e kwan ba kwan bia e ma judge na ka say me ma o bail no say o say me ma o bail a asem na ye kodi no anhwe yi a na wakọ wanya mu na atentre ni anadi na we hwe committee na ye set up nipa enum no mienu e ye nkrofo mo hye nase Justice Paul man Justice Siedu ni nyina e hye nase nti so da ho to say Chief Justice nti wo betimi ahwe wo pani anim pa ka say wa yemfom so intention abebum nti no ne papemu no yes say president yenya advice president said there's a prima facie case for the Chief Justice to answer say president a pair on suspending na on tenanchen na nhwehwemu krojin enkoso eno ne anamo a president tu na sa anamo yi so nkyere say Chief Justice no obi ebua no fo mpo no wakobua no kumfo obi amua ne fo obi anka sa asem na ewo petition nim na no kre obi anka sa waye mfomso obi anka sa ne de enye de yese asem wo ho kɔ yekoye nhwehwem kɔ na koye hu ano na dem biem ade papa ben na chen we sɛ obi abɔ kwadu ne amma wa kwanya sɛ bra na be yi hu ano na wo yi hu ano a ene sɛ na waja asam na to sɛ obi anka sɛ na e kan ne ye no kre nti sɛ meme yo no a nka we ye ni je sɛ mame wadwe mu fan a obi sɛ waye bɔne ɔne e kɔ report no man sɛ waye bɔne sɛ o dabi bra na be yi hu ano sɛ waye bɔne a ana wo nye bɔne a bra be kyerɛkyerɛm we de nka mfomso wo mu ni sɛ but u tietia ene sɛ na o ma committee na ye pa wo mu no ene obi ye NDC ene obi ye say na obi ye say wo se miensa ye NDC nti pɛ sɛ o kyɛ sɛ mienu na ka ne MPP fo ana constitution ni mu no yanka sɛ yɛmfa NDC fo ana MPP fo o se fa Ghana fo na Ghana fo na obɛfom no e so mo ye num no e sɛ mienu ye Supreme Court judges na mienu na ye Supreme Court judges na chi no fa miensa Ghana for miensa ka ho miensa na obɛfom no number 1 enti so mo ye lawyer for number 2 enti so mo ye MPs number 3 enti so mo ye Council of State members enti of 2 over qualify say nka obey member and of say dey de no tubo of say wo de unni ntanche bia obeka no kre wahu enti enum bisa ne ahwehwe ne akoyi sojani ne akoyi lecturer e wo legon e de abeka ho e ne akoyi domelevo former auditor general a obi adi adanse say ono so de onye obi a otwa ntro nti okwa asam no se ne ete no obeba beka ne se ne ete no pepepe na nti sese no hwan na wo kire se ono de onye qualified e o nipa 5 na ya pa mu nim ye kokota o kwa ebi wo asem na ya ka to so no e asem kese a wankasa nkra wo sim afifi a wo yam hyehyew na so wo ahwehwem sese wonya nya ebone no nko ana anamo na yesi watu no untu ye nko a ubedu no nipa na judge na akoto no benya ho abotre bebue na adwemu ato ama wakwanya ama wakyerɛkyerɛ wasɛm na ɔno so agina so etu anamo aka sɛ asɛm sɛ ne yɛka no ne sɛ ne nkyerɛmu abai deɛ megidi sɛ ebia onipa yɛ odi bem ana sɛ onipa yɛ odi fo enti sɛ baabi yɛ wɔ no yɛni baabi a yɛka sɛ chief justice odi fo yɛnu hɔ koraa afei na nhyehyɛmu no nhwehwɛmu no ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ na sɛ nhwehwɛmu no hyɛ aseɛ na sɛ nyame yɛ adom na ne ho fan a sɛ adwuma no deɛ da hɔ justice bafu boni there ono there another provision and a man kwan say ko ba se bibinti chief justice no entimi nye na juma and as a chief justice ni ho a the senior most of the justices of the Supreme Court no and jina mu answer it is say no new appointment has been made. Article 144 na eye juma say oh it's say ya suspended chief justice intino Justice Bafuboni no na amongst the justices of the Supreme Court no wache wo hopa no on act as chief justice ko say ye be di asem na wie na say di asem ni wie na ye mame araba ho son a Justice Bafuboni betwe no ho na ba be fa na konwa na say ko ba say ye hwehwɛ mu so na na sam nye de a ene say baby a woso okono ye be kire no kwan na e be gya no kwan no akọ na say Justice Bafuboni na aban be appointed finally and I say ye be appointed obi fofra eno so akwanya no ho aye betu sa na mo no be se me no kasa yi de aban emfomo mra bia ena obi anso ni ho a wabu chief justice no aten emra no se ne e wo se eto no sa ne ye nam so no. All right, me da say lawyer Dennis Siedu and Ofuria Siedu, yes, sorry, lawyer Dennis Ofuria Siedu and yete nenkano Kwame, on what basis and a minority mo feel say the suspension of the CJ no a politically motivated witch hunt? Yeah, no imagine mo say
there's an attempt to control the judiciary. Kwampuku.
See,
Kwame.
Rahu.
Then I see.
Been a born in him say Minisu a dosun say Minisu and Kamiswama in my Ghana.
So Nisu to say a poor. Kalbisu.
Kamiswama on my Ghana. If you say before the casting be said dear una not to wow who's originally Jasukura. We are treading on a slippery slope. Baby or mine kono. CJ. So what about the now you know mine one also yam shisho. Mine are you na a one of the signs of a leader who will fail. Sadi see.
Sana huno.
Oh yeah. You see, to me they open to me. Open to me. Obeti me can say bebre because want to ho. Inti ye mimi ni hey. Mimi nti wo kunya wutimu. Mitie wo ka mu ana mitie wo fia. You know ede na ma say ase ni wo famu yi na on man ne so kakrai. Ebi ana sa time sa sem na me kan sa time. Na mo nya technical faults. E wo mo ha ubie mu ana mie. But say me bet na wo bia. Na me hu say technical fault bi nti na ma de na yesa. O say me appreciate na me ka say na no asama me ka fa wi ma nya de. Me bet na wa fi me hu president Kufo ye bi. Opportunity a yet me pardon we never be brief say now want to win. In the case of President Mahama, the man bu ya I was say can once into me fan channel near say what bapping I a vice president why say acting president to say sitting president kakra few months and sana be president ankasa to Obama in 2012 and our co-opposition as a continue actually and a Ghana for us to amount overwhelmingly and these petty mistakes, I call them petty mistakes, and President Mahama says, "Oh yeah, to we are as a leader, or come mining in our boom. Say we were a party, so new party. Sometimes when we say we party, on support on power some cry, but you need him or her to work for you. Cause glory in the bar, on our OJ. I dare kosuya I can." And maybe chim adukonti are politically motivated. Bible say ya wade nyina ho kwan. Eso nyeni nyina ne fataye. O man panyin per article 146 clause 6. We say this for na wa famra kwan so na oh yes. Na Kofi Job yi kwan bi. Ewo ukọ ayi be kwaya so far ho achede a omumu fa ho na se omunim na oyi kwan no na o start say obie kwan no nti na o twa obu amanfo containers gu ti o ma no mu fie wo kwan no ho no mani agya ha ye be wura fie kura ye nya ba bi mfa ya ka mfa omu ni nyina ngu enti kwansiri se na bi mu so o ma si o mu fie no aban kwan no to so Kofi Job twa bi gu ho no mani bre no mo kasa asem ni nyina na say sa ankaw kwan ankaw dan a so contractor ni gine na de ekoso wo man mu se se a na e ba be ye na President Mahama o bontoa abepe president biu the video is there okay say CJ we be yi na firi ho omu ba power be yi na firi ho for President Mahama de to nchen mpacho President Mahama oye economics teacher na say oye math teacher onya president onya political figure for na to nchen ese dun ketia he is the chairman of the ruling party ese dun ketia technically aina de obeka o ma o de obeka e wo man mu no ebekina on a party na the ababa mu ne dia one a chairman just last week Mpensenpensenmu TV Krodin okotena so obi otie bia tie obi ohwe bia hwe aka se maame ne de ombayi no no mu yi ni wia no mu koyi si ho tigana fo mu ntie ampa ani nuane ampa ye yi maame na me officer emeyen magana fo hu se politically motivated politics amoye enye removal bia se maame na ye bibi boni bia na nkoma ye di nyina de ma ne ye ya ne se mini umienu some ye kenya conjectures ye ni a copy of the petition to even go into it and discuss the merits of Nyemewu. Etunim de besi. Sije obia sori a obia ma ne homne so a no a kire bibi. No a level allegations against you. Sije bi o bia o. Ye nya level allegations against you near their tao near you. That is the path ayecha. Esa ayecha no. Esa ayecha.
But since you are not privy to petition, no, don't you think that the composition of the Council of State and the caliber of people are one share petition him and me and Yan will be I mean, Yanti, young bit me a Jinaso, Chief Justice.
Dennis do you know the composition of the Council of State? We 16 regions now, Yatuaba, representatives now.
Yes.
The president has the power to appoint Nipano to those who be Kokamo. Maybe that is what the constitution says. I'm not lying.
Yes.
Oh, there be sometimes the president has the power. But that's the president now, Mr. And I want him how elect I can't say Council of State about your tono. Kumasi Kuradi ye to kwa by and to kwesimu ye say the potential winner no. They perceive him so ye MPP ni. Enti omo mpene da aya ni mwasam mwasa Ghana for refi.
No, but the point you are driving at, point I also make it.
So my point is,
yes,
the Council of State, it's another set, an office of NDC. We the Oma Constitution, a mandate to say we should get a former Chief Justice, a former CDS. I mean, those constitutionally mentioned people, retirement, retired in the but the president appointed. What are president?
So you are saying that the Council of State,
na original ones, original ones, Mr. Wafa, and the moment,
quality discourse. But Council of State, the woman mandate NSA.
So omube two president for
opa.
Yes, that's the point. See the question will be
too much on them.
See the question will be say
more nyina na so be no be
ready yes opa. So what I say,
yes.
And president Council of State, I say onu kra na appointing kofoni bia call we what I say now over would have share regional reps from the Council of State. Emu why any NDC background? Emu why?
And when them go who say
you see you are just drawing us back. As someone who conversation question now see the bisa and say and the caliber of people what Council of State or no and to man share petition and your enemy just say so where their composition anywhere and how they were selected and their background it will be so difficult for them to much president or not.
So in this case you are saying that the Council of State could be biased towards the president.
Of course. On any party for we Oma constitution, I said everybody say former IGP, former Chief Justice, former CD, Omono there. Also my Oma Juma no Mapon and Omako. So no more do I say 3 or 4.
Difference in the show.
What I say? I say 3 or 4. Uma Kenya are either they are subsets of the NDC. Oh, I'm not saying it is not limited to only NDC. Dennis. Let's we lawyers. Emra, it has a mine. You see, we are etoda ensem say ba and a boa ma amendments to laws no we CJ removal in the Fourth Republic ye CJ biadi. It will be an eye opener moving forward. I'm sure say people will suggest amendments to the removal of the CJ going forward.
Yeah.
Because maybe see that to me all these years obi o me me near argument on 1466. He said it is the weakest link in the constitution to us because it's so easy for the president to suspend or sack any chief justice, any president. It's so easy. But the framers of the constitution, imagine no more constitution in 1991-92 no more nim say BBC bet to me as at the point people would taint the judiciary to be politically biased or not. I'll be biased and yes, better politics. You see, I do some papers. We don't want amendments. I'm for best suggest here. You be silent is sure mine. But my fears, President, you be in his chief justice, beba. President, you be Chief Justice, beba. Necessary of mine, sir. Democracy, no. And you say, I got to a bank one, MP say, assembly members say, president, na as general bank democracy. When institutions are allowed to work, state institutions, na and you're partisan. So between now, and Juma, obey Juma say, or Quadunum at age 30, which made a Juma 60 years, no call, a buy court, a buy son, not a Suyan Juma, when you're promotion. And then democracy, no. You can say democracy not in team. And you say, Obi, ya point to be a barrier point to be a president for power. Unim Chief Justice no. Just Saban one appointed. JJ Rawlings.
Yeah.
But President Kufuor can say, oh, Pamono. Oh, Pamona na. Only the Juma VA.
Sir Justice Bafuboni was under President Kufuor.
Exactly.
And appointed.
See,
yeah.
President Biaba appointed judges. Pemrana decision man there just be as a son. President Biaba appointed judges. High Court, Court of Appeal, Supreme Court. We are there appointed. Enti say ya nchechire o mani ye na ya nyai sade na ye na president go be the Chief Justice for beba. Na sade decision o man no.
Dwaso aban to aso free aban call retirement then is here. 1 year then buy. 1 before then buy.
Sade decision o man no. Ye nchechire o man sa. Na aban kwa the Kufuor ni tumi so ba.
No buy no achi then is here.
You Chief Justice be the my apart from the
Dennis.
You to an amombi
and a mombi.
Atamils by one finance anchor.
Of course. The only person I want to say Chief Justice President John Mahama. A objective question, a multiple choice, and crime social studies. Everybody exams. President Ben Baya or you Chief Justice said the President Mahama no massa. Oh, Canada.
No, Kwampuku, oye lawyer. Onyine was suspending.
Okay, yeah. My jatu. My jatu was suspending. That's for the position now. The position you're suspending. Moving forward, we will be see. And you campaign or campaign platforms in your kind. Our campaign platforms in okay. The general secretary, the chairman of the party, Swabeka, just last week, chairman for the party, Abeka, just last week. It's more politically motivated. It is politically tainted, politically motivated.
No, but how different is CJDA from Madame Charlotte Osei during that time?
Madame Charlotte Osei, Ediano. Ne papa na se ne papa. Who ni remove ano, who support ya na who support it.
No, me be so as most answer.
Say me be so. Say nya dey dim komo. And I don't nya Ghana ni.
O me Ghana ni.
Na Ghana asem de won ka bi. O nya Ghana ni. So na go fashion I don't be say na who support ne papa. now support and now support.
I want to find out the difference between processes they deal with Madam CJ Gertrude Tokonudie and Madam Charlotte said
The you see the political equalization sa narrative no eno na emo man nkoso se waba waya ade na nye na Ghana fo na afa ho bufu ato abetiaw no mu di kaba no di kenso eba it also me make statement me say that is the first sign of a leader who will fail. I made that statement. That is the first sign of a leader who failed. So, because to me,
in effect, you are saying that the removal of Charlotte Osei marked the beginning of the failure of the MPP.
You see,
is that what you are saying?
I was against it. CDP. I was against it. Institutions, Juma, yeah. You're Rafael Jan. Oh yeah, Juma. And this time you are Juma. MPP time obey Juma. And this is about Juma. I have always maintained, say, we are president. Now appoint 2 ministers. Get your appointments right. If you get your appointments right, like 80% right, you are good to go. There can be uncount. We also not take away the fact, say, Ibenya technocrats bia, they will also try to undermine the system. And no, I'm saying if your ministers are well apt and doing, they will be able to identify Sankofono. You bring them to order. But not when coup d'etat crazy and touch judiciary. It's a separate arm of the government. You see, I think I acquire can. Dennis, am I find politics? I didn't and yet you shouldn't even go there. A dangerous path, at some I can in me bomb pay say MPP. Yebeba Bemu in 2029. President no enya na adwene se ono so be edu bi beba. Onya akoma kese no onjai. Na ye democracy no the proper reset and dane emayen. Cause anya sa na ono so na adwene se obo ono so be yi obi na ono so be yi obi a you are going to experience the worst form of democracy in this country. Cause abasa one udi hu a share judiciary, and that is what they have succeeded in doing. They say whoever samami you know who akano the ekeka consider umbe you know hey now they what mama for na mumu an for dada for suspension no tie suspension e wo 10 so where a petition has been referred to a committee under this article.
Has a petition been referred to a committee?
Yes.
Okay.
The president may.
Yes.
One can say shall. You see, one can say shall. Unim. The difference between may and shall. May is discretionary. Go on.
And the president has exercised his discretionary.
You see, and more political. No.
And you're political.
The president has exercised his discretion. So where do you find fault with that? Where do you find fault with the president exercising his discretion?
If the president had wanted the CJ to still be at post and work, while the committee
his juniors to investigate what is still at post. What to be paying? What to be paying?
Mati be paying.
Oh boy,
Mati be paying.
Kwame, what time is it? Wrap up now.
CJ. Mona moye the I can say the conscience of Omaino. Me tia me say. And this ni bi o tie bia yen so MPP ni wakasa. Into o tie kra until from an objective point of view. The same thing now. Dennis Ekasa NPP ni onusutia onusuntie from an objective point of view. But mona moye media no. Momo nsema mbeka no ene ye ana titupa no obia etia otie ni ye. Osomdo manu tumbi. Na mo kasetia sa judicial coup d'etat na ekoso no. Enya de papa. Judicial coup d'etat. Yenya ne sa ewo man bia mu emre bia twam a mete se yaya German no yi chief justice adi na fofraba no yi chief justice adi na me say na president be no do yi ni pay this na me nim say ebi ba beto Ghana me say me duru anytime bi a me fa la badi la polyclinic me duru sa junction bi no so ho bia because na me te car mu and another news me tie on Yaya Jamen so yi chief justice to the extent say Ghana ni bi kwa koye CJ ho Emma the woman news so I mean kwan che kwa so be yi na di enti anytime me duru obi ano na ma reflect say de no eba me tirim enti say aba ye mami CJ mami tokonu ye cheno abo so ndis fo yi be pamuni anytime bia meti di CJ ukra so madam fo yisam sesa udin wo me fon so ko me wu CJ bia me kai awudia John Muhammad ye di omani democracy.
All right, Kwame, me that say Wafa
CJ
Wafa
mama kan sem ba ko nkyerɛ ya koye bibi sɛ ɛtɔ da bia ho ya na mani wu sɛ meyɛ Ghanani ɛtɔ da bia na yɛ mani wu sɛ meyɛ Ghanani unim problem a ɔman face no ni nyinaa emanate from our bogus constitution but MPP ni discipline for omudo musane na moa na edi ɔman na wusa. Look, constitution say I was saying that 3 arms of government. Our two judiciary, legislature, and the executive. That's our constitution. Yes, our command the executive. To me, say, what we call parliament, equal 50% of the ministers. No, as I call chief justice. No, as I call IGP. No, as I call appoint electoral commission head. No, as I appointed well over 5,000 people to various positions, including state institutions. Omunyina wasanka omuye independent. It's always a constitution a contradicting itself. Says ya ntokwa ya kunyine. Ye kun. Kwame. Separation of powers. Enye adwuma biem. Ewu. Checks and balances. Enye adwuma biem. Ewu. It says so okwaje kokemfo sika. Na party sa commercial democracy ayeyi. Uko bribe way, of course, if you and the Tuduma MPP and NDC, they loot the nation to bribe their way to the top. Now bribe way now call eco transfer. Once I capture the whole nation, judiciary is your bottom, parliament is your bottom, all the state institutions above one person a bottom. Baby, I agree. Sorry, you were kufuado. Na mamu kan. I'll be boon Ghana ha. Now or appointing my means of me CJ. Now my mini feel say she's been emboldened by Kufuado. Now Otiho and Yama Bebra Mamia and Fakwem and civil servants and the public servants of Mukuma. Umadani partisan winging, you know. Obia servo the beck and call of the paymaster as against the professionalism and the code of conduct of institutional way more human. Eti we ba no be pam we na ebekwa kodum pempenso bia President Biba okuta na IGP President Biba okuta ne dia the Attorney General okuta EC okuta what do you call it, all the institutions abeshe ni botum obi a ono ye lebrane ani etwa ne kabosome ya a system a say ni pa ne be lord ne self over ye ne etwa ne ka no and obi a ye din mu ye nyamo ye lawyers we prekoto and we prekoto na masere sa. This constitution is the enemy of Ghana. Yeah, how are you, woman? But before I proceed, Monday 28, you have a demonstration against Galamsey.
More here for
Eminente Biaboa, and one referee, the National Rights Society.
Generational Rights Society.
Yen Trauma.
Kwame Okahun.
Yeah.
Sure. And to draw that will be a best at it. Yet, giddy bio. Ye abutre me best at it 2 p.m. a year from Obrasque. I brought for a sermon. And Shana and more muniso.
I had money put for you and she said,
I root to a person for a person, a year fracadam, but more boy beko. Because I'm not a mamma can say, Musia Quine, Yebeko. Eti partisanship, me say, multi-party democracy. You're practicing a million years. You're in our resource because the environment America for the practice woman they're waiting for the practice. And yes, some environment in Ghana, your mindset, any your traditions in your Bibiano, a differ. It's not matter who book you, Mamma be more fast.
Yeah, we. Now, sign autograph.
I'm a sign, Mamma, by my
We are not discussing. We are not discussing.
Where did the model of governance are? All inclusiveness by meritocratic system. You have a party in but a democracy. You have a yimpen from unit committee to president. But your party in your day. You never came in boom. Now I selected the best. Now institutions are Juma institution be Juma with the ethics of that institution. Any boundary be and serve with the interests of the citizens of Ghana. Until they do where's this ahead? 1992 constitutional a digane papa. Yeah. Before its inception. Now Ghana Airways 92 shim. Now Blaster Line shim. Near your car cover Firestone shim. Near your Tomo Moto Thomas shim. Near Fatis over 600 shim. Affect the environment. Yes, you are quiet there. Aban properties. A year, Aban sa sene, Aban bangles, shame. To show your back my bonus say, Baby, a man a corner. And Shana Yakofa battery on sono. And a dear woo. I'm not here to blame anybody. But I'm a chicken of what necessary to say. Sans is an idea of my winnow. A continuation of colonization. Yadune woo. Ghana ni biara Ghana. Obiana muswa the selfish interest against national interest. But Ghana na all shy into this world. It's a JBS sell mine one. Yenya va yura mama wo can reset no. Nam nim say wo ba be for different tangents. But baby ade koi CJ maame no nyema bebre wa me mani nye ho na na mo fa se kan council state wo madwuma ne say yes wo to president for our power for our power mfa eti wo mu ni sen wo mu ni sen wo mu ni sen sana tie what you say and the excessive powers I have bestowed on the executive they too much yarina also this insecurity official about so ni hu nipa baby but the rationale behind this 1992 constitution was to truncate and mitigate further coups. That was the rationale. It was my president no to me obetime nya rep or even a village to ensure say information will be passed on to the center. But at the moment we need economic freedom constitution. All inclusiveness, all talents will be garnered. Now for more synergies of managers to manage us irrespective sabda kura partisan we don't talk of partisanship now ve enam say a ethnocentric nation no a onyankopon aye adom ye wa entiase a hawizanio asantinio agunanio nyina ti asomdwem so we must carve our democracy to be tailored ebema sa coexistence ye deep no na beto da bi kwa na ye more tribe din na nyina ka Ghana nko ha afedi yakwa maboni ade ama ye de ehia betu emu ana we ba minerals ye wono no ko sign deal ye ma Ghana 12% no ma jom de bag do no me abrofo na ye kana na Ghana nya ketua bi ni asa akoma akwaje bosia na 12% ni asa de akotua bosia ni interest. Are we living in a fool's paradise? Me don't want me to say abofu ne da ya wo makro manage ye tie kontokwa NDC MPP but system na dey aduma JJ Rollins kwadwo chachu kwadwo chikata abofu no CIA boss and we train be share Rollins nche the model of governance architecture na be use anyway Rollins my fact finding mission echo the whole 10 regions at that time echo solicit model of governance be use na nya multi party democracy America for so mo enom so mo premier ya mfa no nya adwuma na de adwuma ya pebosia mo mayen bibia e pebio mo mfi yen and Rollins being naive at that time ojitum and atwea sesa e di hatred abeto yentem etia no bi wonam gomo se de akwade ne soja ni kura be for man na ye pewo mo fa se o ka chachu katare kufo case bi a o appoint first additional judges chachu versus Ghana ewo petroleum bibi enukra na mete the first word causing financial loss to the state unim sa kufo na dey proceed on leave back Ghana what to akonya so yadwuma ba proceed on leave. Oh my goodness.
Oh really?
Oh yes. Proceed on leave.
Proceed on leave. Over.
You see?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, allow, Mr. Oh, Kwame.
Me pa chomo mami mfru. Me pa chomo mami mfru.
Over but was from mami. Now was from back.
Oh.
Allow.
Oh, all the time no political.
When are you?
Anya and this lady.
Oh, Janta.
Mr. Kufone chance. Oh, me pa cho.
Over Dwaso.
Oh, munyabutre.
Over Dwaso.
System like where you do me, I do you. And I got so far.
That is not the best.
Oh, and American. Me pa cho, munyabutre man.
You have the floor.
Akufo-Addo odwane party afoko ne kwabla Japan hwe kwa so pam mo free mu hwe kwa yakoto aba mo 4 year mandate said ye wo Akufo-Addo ya ma obi o se me prin no munya adwuma
what is the bearing
me ba the bearing ne say institutions are ye constitute no partisanship etimi sa say no. This is what I'm talking about. What I say, MP before you come on to I'm a Akufo-Addo yedo me pacho please I'm so you endorse it continue what I say maso so Akufo-Addo so ma be say man please allow me pacho oh me pacho please allow I don't know where sir
Oh my na ya adwuma ho nti
call him to order. Oh, yes, so what is it? What is it? Busasa na no ye den. Busasa na no ye den.
So what exactly
what I'm saying is
na si fama me pacho.
Constitutional ye use no. Akufo-Addo abe expose the ills in the constitution. As a friend is saying under the pretext of quoting the constitution say it is my prerogative. It is my discretionary. And there are two, the constitution is full of discretionaries. Obia ni etua de kabosome no. Ye kra ye ni national planning, ye ni national agenda say waba say ne person do man fa so. Ono abo ntima do pe bia no wo ye. Akufo danya no so mesi cathedral. We so so ya so mi kwa kosi hard village. What is this? We ya campaign kwa so amos animal no so. Deception so kwa.
Okay.
But the can say constitution ye nsesa na Ghana di bia na ho beto no. Na ya bra bo be ko na chi saa because the players now women the puppet of the West. MPP and this Mpensenpensenmu. They know where the problems are, but they are refusing because they want to do the back and call of their paymasters.
But that's it. What question they odike ni eten and Kano Dennis. Yemrene yaso we can do 3 minutes. One member na.
Your friend CJ unim intimate na ha and pretend they say Oma aban bi baso no ya de enye krampo na omo de oma breso no ya de pa ne mum so omo mu free so na aban foforo ba all of a sudden na ne omo mo je ye na ye ka se munye na omo ye no abedane obonsam adwuma hwe se na no fa e ka no ye nyina ye te omo anim na president Kufuor be win as president proceed on leave ebeye statement akola bia ni mo Ghana because ye bo dia proceed on leave ye amanfo di civil servants public servants bebre you see politics enya sorry eye ekuo amanfo dom say onbehu say action wom etitama President Mills ebedi president the expectation of every NDC member and say look ye me adi ne ma obi betena unti say aba you only pan adi na me so me kotena President Mills by no say father for all unti onye obi adi President Mahama so by no obeto aso eno mu nyina ka ho bi enti na 2016 party fo a no ma ye adwuma ewo position abo ma party na ba power no onbedu ye no mu so mbenya bibi no ye giant MPP for mo tena ho Save ye father for all. Oma nye adwuma nye nti om de abufuo 2016 yanko abonte yanko ye campaign ene ye free mu. Ene ya bamu a wo unya akwanya na buy na nka you build on the goodwill of President Mills and President Mahama. Ben so hwede na na do de be Ghana for. Ansi NDC for nkwam or tan NDC for any Ghana for mu nye political crampo to any na aha
we were victims of
the circumstance on be time man for am nka hu nyina ni na ya ba wo na obetra ho wo nipa boni for say trimodin for wo na obetra e kwa ye fa so masa mo pe ba bi ntra na mo hwe ne e koso
me da se kwame
oman no yemfama politicians say yenton ne ntikawo emfa wo enye we campaign enye obi o man bua na ye politics o obi o kra bakro on to bi obi on join party bia on fa ho but dipa ne do no fa ho ne say obetimi asora no pa obenya de obedi obetimi akona djuma you see power never okay ka bebre o emre ne bedane emre da no so ye kuro bi din CJ obi o ha mo politics am mo ye no on fa ho me se me hia abrantia bi a chese on timi am ministers mi onu kura din nam say masa obi a wukọ secondary school a wawie a wo bepe adwuma no onim de ekọ ba ono so no de na ni je ho no mesumi ni mu he what I say na ni je basketball ho ne ado o twa ne bet nam say me nim ho hwe long tennis nyina obobi me nim ho hwe enti eno na wo say ye politicians hu say oman no ye kakra na ye politics no enche so oman na ye dia anke kakra anka oman na ye hemfo ne dia if say politicians ye ba ne ekọ anya require for example minim so otufo be se akunya so 1999 na hwane na tia ban na nya JJ Rollins Kufuor so mai Atamils mai Mahama mai Akufo mai Mahama sa mai ni nyina achi no otufo na so nte oni hene ye wo hene bi otufo kwa beto no no hene na so te wo ono so na so te wo nti kia ka o ma ni o mo dia pa ene ka ye hemfo ne dia Toba Fedamone Gaman Chamono, because who politician would MP and I would minister, who minister quite a woman, and they are present because of Kofi. But when they be anti Kutuno, this is what who and I say, Yariebi and I say, why you be beer, and your crying say Betuno. It's a man, I just a politician, no money, and your bar. Go fear when say, hey, cases are amount for their breme, you wrongful termination of appointment. Wrongful termination of appointment. We are making sure letters nibi. Various sectors.
Virtue of change of government.
Yes. Adai. Na, enya sebia. Oma you madino. Ye terminate appointment. Omo ye Togo for. Ani ye kofa Ghana for about. These are Ghanaians. Ni kum jafo dija. You could just for Edija. Okay. See, Ghana na one me wrap up. Ghana na one. You need me home. Ghana assassin yam yabato one. Oh, mobbing can home. A fear backo. Unya MPPum, Unya Disum, Unya CPPum, moving for change for Christ, be crab. It's Argentina was say, Utu young fool, say, ya Pamono near the Wabba show. Lay order. Uzume free some Biaba.
Wampoku. CID, incoming National Youth Organizer of the MPP.
Multi-party democracy.
Sorry.
Or maybe any African how I had man and what on. I have brought from a section of day. Look, Ama says, Nipa Bebre, Yura Mama can send me about a campaign or say, Sami Mahama Mentimia so Sidia. Amount for confidence in our governance architecture, a bit winning. And we are about 261% turnout. It is telling you, say, amount for any and Yama Ecoson. Now, you're lazy. Say, you bet my a carvo a system a babuano. Yet, that than 1 year contoqua. May say, sa system way. Yet, you have million years. You can find Pope John Paul Crabbit also. Say, with this architecture of governance, yenya, friends, a resource. Eti, Yura mama or say mamino enco suspension. Minim say electoral commission would team ya. On a kufuado tour. Ye bow crowd your way. Ah, that's a would to make a gem commander wood came on Fale. And pa na Jemesa. Because Falia, many of you was say my reason by my you free.
Inti you know, yeah, Pamano.
Yeah, Pame. My office is a Cocomelra.
In the Pamano.
Maybe why?
Jemensa.
There's some 4 told you and
Offer.
Democracy,
no, what the democracy ma. Oh, you are being emboldened by the government. I could for the show Chintino, who take your map for would you so? Well, I may buy Nabu Tamame. I may ma a month for Abayamoso. Sir, a million castle, power transient. Now, say, as I foresee, Okoko and Venyam. So we know to me, I am very see how for Yade Buanipa. Election Bakwan, your mamma Lucy, around 2020. 6 different resources. One friend I'm for said Mushamo, Accra International Conference Center. Yet here now, what's your room Muko, baby fufro. Now, we say, ye trial cabo sume. I'm about the yes, sir, and I'm branson we actually gonna for near your drama.
Okay. Well, for question day, ODK, a founder and leader. Union government and ote nenkano ma menda mabeja for ase of Akwesi Odike a founder and leader of the union government onana pay yete nekasa so and a lawyer Clement Opoku Jemfi or a former DC Amansie South Kwampoku CID ya ene wo lazy in the boot but no so the minim so nimbo pa striker papa ono so yete nenka and a lawyer Dennis Ofori Esiedu or a member of the NDC National Communications Team. Okay,